Alright everyone, and welcome back to the palm tree creation. Now we did the virtual studio in the previous video. Now we are going to model the tree trunk. Alright, mine doesn't have any roots, no big deal. Same principle. Now, as I said, you could use an 8er or a 6er tube cylinders, but I'd rather not, and I'd rather actually um, just put a cube so I can show you some more tools. So I go to the square, the box, and I click on it, and I'll just drag right in front of me and click up. That will get my box. The first thing to do with it is to right click, assign a new material, and we'll take a boolean on that one, change its color, and I'll take a blue, and change its transparency so I can see through. That's the most important part. Now, back to switch right here. I'll adjust it, zoom in, click on F, zoom out. I right click on it and go to the vertex, move the two back right here, inside. Alright. And those one actually inside too. Bring them down. Right here, bring those right here. I can do that by scaling also. Many ways in my other thing. Let's say that's the root right here. Now, as you can see, that one has a bunch of little up and down like that. We can do them, but we're really minimalistic how we do that. Meaning we might not do every of them because it's just too demanding on the machine after that. And we're better off using actual texture to do that. You know what I'm saying? So let me scale that back a little bit so it's square, round, because it's gonna be round real soon. Alright. So now let me cut in. I'm gonna go to the mesh tool. I'm gonna add geometry. To add geometry, so I can do so it's rounded, I'm gonna go to the insert edge loop. And in the middle, on the one I want it right here. Vertical, right? But I need to click on an horizontal one to make it to tell him where. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. So I put right one right in the middle, right on that one. And I'm gonna go right here and right in the middle, right here, I'm gonna put another one. Now I'm gonna run it up, and it's actually a lot easier than what you think. You really have two ways to do that. You can or select the middle loop and make it bigger. And I'll do that one too. And as you can see, I have a rounded shape with 6. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Sorry, I apologize. But the problem is it changes its volume, its actual size. And that's no good. We want it to be the same exact size like that, not get bigger. So what we do is that we don't select the middle one, the center one, we select the outside one. Alright? So we go in and we select that one right here. Actually, we want that one right there first. Hold on. I apologize. Right here. We can scale or bring them in. Now if I select 4 of them, I need to scale in first this way. Right, and you get like that the other way. Right here. Alright. So that's how it works. That's how you run it up pretty much, your shape. Now, let me hold on a second here. Let me bring those in too. A little bit smaller because I want the tree to get smaller. Alright. Now let's do our work. The thing is, if I right click here and I start doing my extrude, see, I have to select 4 of them every time. That's a lot of work every time to do that. So what I do is that I delete them. I right click, I go to edge, double click on the edge to get the complete edge around. Then I go to my edit mesh and I actually mesh right here and I select fill hole. And it's gonna create a non-manifold polygon right here. It's basically a polygon with more than 4 sides, 4 vertices, sorry, which is illegal. But I will change that at the end by poking it, by using a tool that will just poke it. So not a big deal. But like that, it's easier. I can just select one. So that's my little trick. All right. So now that I've selected that face, it's a lot faster like that. I go right here, and I'm gonna go extrude face, extrude, bring it up like that. All right, and maybe scale it up a little bit to do that little trickery. Extrude again. For a while, extrude again, and maybe get it in a little bit, you know, and start to do a couple of them like that. By going up and down like that, following your design, but not putting too much into it, because that would actually put too much strain on the computer itself or the console running it. So I go really easy on it. And I'm old school, so it's really low poly, but it's, you know, it's not a big deal to change and add more later on. You know what I'm saying? So bring it in right here, and now we'll do the end. I'll go all the way. Oops, sorry. Right here, bring it all the way here. So we don't extrude again. Every time I extrude, I just click on G on my actual keyboard, and it makes a redo of the last tool that you've used. Right here, we're done with the tree trunk pretty much. Let's go in the right there. Now, as I told you, I promised you guys, well, we need to deal with that because it's illegal and won't import in a game. So we simply select that piece right here and go to mesh. Actually, it's in edit mesh and it's called poking. Hold on a second. Did they move it on me? Yes, they did. Mesh tool, probably. No. Oh, a second. Poke right here. So I poke the face, and I can bring it up a little bit like that to give it a final look. Sorry about the display. That's just better. It's the rendering. It's the recording software that does that. I really apologize. Okay, so that tree trunk is pretty much done. Alright, if you have roots that are bigger than that, you can definitely select the vertices and follow your root structure. Alright, that's totally possible, like that. Alright, I will see you in the next video, or actually, yes, I will see you in the next video for the unwrapping of that tree.